Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren. I literally just finished last week's weekly reading vlog, but welcome to this week's weekly reading vlog where we are going to be having quite a time. So this week, my goal is to read a good chunk of the Salacious Players series. Probably most of it, if not all of it. So tonight I'm going to be starting with Praise. I am so freaking excited. I love the Praise kink. Like, I love it. Like, drop a little good girl and I'm a happy camper. My phone is on charge, so I can't show you, but I have a good girl like phone charm because I love it. But yes, so that is the plan. I have been dealing with a lot of school stuff, so this is gonna be a proper good weekly reading vlog, I think. But I'm very excited to take you along when my hair is just out of control. I need to wash it. So I'm gonna take you along on this crazy journey this week of reading the Salacious Player series. So please stick around and enjoy. I just noticed you can see the books that I have there. Just ignore that. There is a video coming. I'll see you guys later on tonight when I'm reading because, you know, I'm not reading right now. I'm gonna get back into some schoolwork, but in the morning filming. That's why I have makeup on, because, you know, I just want it to be a little bit fresher. I don't even know what it looks like. Probably looks terrible. God knows. But tomorrow I also have facial, so I'm very excited. But yeah, see you guys later on tonight. Okay, so I have now finished Praise. Ignore the way that I look. I had some chemical peel down today. But I finished Praise and I rated it 5 stars. It was so good. So spicy, so sweet. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, it was short, it was sweet, it was good, and like I can't rate this on a scale in comparison to other books because it pretty much is this book with plot. What am I saying? It is pretty much a book with smut, a book of smut, no plot. Does that make sense? Whatever. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. I'm now starting Eyes on Me, which is a stepbrother trope, and I believe he's a voyeur, that's his kink, and she is a cam girl, which is the part that I just got to, talking about how she's a cam girl. Yeah. It's hot. There's a 13-year age gap between them. She was 8 when they met, and like he doesn't like her at all, like he's not into her, but she's like into him. So I'm keen to see where this goes. Very excited. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm probably not gonna pick up the camera again tonight unless I want to say something really shocking. But Praise was good. Definitely like a really interesting age gap. Emerson's a really amazing guy. The third act breakup was obviously, you could see it coming a mile away, but it was resolved really quickly, which I really liked. And yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna leave it there for now and come in with you guys tomorrow. Hey friends, so it is now Saturday and it's been a few days since I've updated you on what I've been reading. I finished Eyes on Me. I rated that 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I just, it just wasn't my favorite thing that I've ever read, which is fine. It's just, yeah, it was good. It was fun. Really good time. I just, yeah, didn't love it. Today I started and finished Give Me More. I pretty much like read it in one sitting. I had a good time with it. Again, another 4 stars. I really enjoyed the relationships and like the relationship development. The spice just didn't wow me. It just wasn't toe curling and amazing. So yeah, I think with the Salacious Player series, like my rating scale is completely different to what I would normally rate because obviously there's no plot, there's not a lot of substance. It is very like surface. Some of them have like a little bit of trauma they're working through, but it's not like the main thing. The main thing is about the spice, which is fine. But now I am reading Mercy and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm 25% of the way into it. And this is about a female dom and a younger sub. So it is fun. She's like a brat tamer apparently, and she's like a little bit curvy and like really unsure of herself and feels like she has to be better than men, or like she's always trying to, like, she feels like inferior to the men that she works with. So yeah, it's really, really good. A really good story of like both of them learning to accept who they are and like find who they are and find their confidence and that kind of thing. I'm really, really enjoying it. The guy is Bo, which is the son of the guy from Praise. So that's adding a whole nother level of complexity and I'm really into it. But that is my update. I'm going to keep going with Mercy, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think when I finish it. I am listening to chapter 33 of Highest Bidder. Amanda said I need to record to myself, so I'm gonna do that. So let's go. Do I like degradation? Ride me like a good little girl? Stop it! That was good. That was really good. I'm not looking forward to the conflict. Not at all. Hey folks. So I'm just doing a little update, but I'm also watching Amanda on live. She is reading the final sort of like 10% of Anarchy by Tate James, second book in the Hades series. So if I like stop talking, it's because Amanda's reacting. So Amanda, you have featured in my vlog. Love you. So I'm doing a little update. It is a Friday. This is going to be like a few weeks vlog because I just have not been vlogging. I'm reading Under the Stars by Laura Pavlov. I got this as an ARC and then I just didn't get around to it, and it came out yesterday. But I have a week to finish my review, so I'm like almost halfway through it now. But I'm 44% of the way through this book. It is a bit of a slow burn. We love a little bit of a slow burn. This is a boss employee relationship. He's a billionaire. He's a bit of a grump and she's like a happy-go-lucky. It is the second book in the Cotton Cove series. The Cotton Cove series is about a family, the Reynolds family, and all of the siblings. I read Into the Tide a couple of weeks ago and I loved it. 4 stars. It was fantastic. But yeah, so this is an office romance with the grumpy billionaire, and it's like a boss employee relationship. The small town. I love small town. My favorite books are like small town, sports, romances, billionaire. So this really is the shit for me and I love it. So I'm really, really enjoying it. There hasn't been any sexy times, which is fine, but I think it's coming soon. Something I love about this book is that she has a nickname. Her name is Georgia, and his name is Maddox, which I love that name. I think it's a really strong, cool name, especially for an alpha billionaire. And he calls her Tinkerbell or Tink because she's just like this airy, fairy, light, happy-go-lucky person. So I just think it's really fitting. I've never seen that nickname used in a Grumpy Sunshine book. So I think it's really, really cute and it's really original. So that is my update for this. I am slowly getting through this. I will probably finish it this afternoon, but that is my update. I have so much shit to do today, so which I will be doing shortly. My hair needs to be washed. But yeah, I'll also be on reading sprints tonight, which is fun. But yeah, I will chat with you guys in a couple hours. Guys, it's really, really late, so I'm gonna be quiet. But I just finished doing reading sprints on TikTok live. So if you want reading sprints to keep you accountable, read for 20 minutes, chat for 10, please follow me on TikTok. I do them pretty much every weekend, but it is late and I'm very tired. I just wanted to update you guys on Under the Stars by Laura Pavlov. I am about 70% of the way through it. With Under the Stars, pretty much right off when I left you guys, it was Promoter Spice started straight away, like right after that. It did take like about 50% of the book, obviously, to get to the spice, but it is really, really good. The spice is fantastic. I'm loving the nicknames. I'm loving everything about it. He's like sharing her with gifts and I adore it. It is so, so, so good. I'm really enjoying it. Do I think it's a 5-star? I don't think so, but we will see how we go and see how the rest of it goes. I'm honestly just really having a good time with it. I enjoy it. I really enjoy Laura Pavlov's writing. They don't match the Eden series for me at the moment, but that could change. So that is how I feel with it at the moment. I'm gonna go get into bed, but I am very tired, so who knows how much I'll read. But during the reading sprints, I read about 40% of Hungry Heart by Missy Walker. She's an Aussie author. This is like, he's a billionaire alcohol, and she is like a cocktail waitress working at like this SEX club, and she throws a drink at him, and then the next day she turns up at a new internship and he's her boss. And yeah, he's very like alcohol-y. It's set in Manhattan. It's very steamy. No sex has happened. But hey folks, happy Saturday. So I have now finished Under the Stars by Laura Pavlov. I gave this 4 stars. It was very enjoyable. It just didn't wow me. I wasn't like invested in the plot. I wasn't like super invested in the relationship. It was like I really enjoyed the relationship and I enjoyed the spice and I enjoyed the plot, but like the relationship wasn't gripping enough for me. I don't really know how to explain it. It just was really, really good. Workplace romance. The spice takes a while to start, even though it felt like extremely like Insta attraction. They were like so into each other from the start, but it took a while to actually pursue the relationship. There was kind of like no third act breakup. There is like a little bit of conflict and like they take some time apart, but there's no actual breakup, which is nice. Again, I love the family dynamics. It was great. Lots of growth, lots of healing for both characters, and I'm very excited for the next one. The next one's gonna be like an enemies to lovers. Oh, it's gonna be good. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about it because I just wasn't obsessed. So that's on that. I'll update you guys what I'm reading next when I pick up the next book. I'll probably go with Hungry Heart tomorrow, but we will see. Okay, I look a little bit manic and it's early. I'm really friggin' tired. So I am gonna update you guys on Heartless. I started this last night. I'm 160 pages in and I absolutely adore this. This is gonna be a 5-star and I know it because I love everything about it. Like there is not a moment where I'm bored. I am laughing, I am cackling. It is iconic. The little boy is 5. His name is Luke and he feels quite authentic to a 5-year-old, the things that he says and does. And he's also treated like a human being, which is really, really nice. Cade, the dad, pointed out that like his nanny Willa is treating him like an adult. There's like I tabbed it and it was no baby. He's like no baby voice, no sad voice. She just speaks to him like a human being. I love that. I have tabbed the shit out of this book already. It is fantastic. If you haven't read Elsie Silver, I definitely recommend. It's just so good. I honestly am obsessed with this book. Cade is so funny. I love the chemistry. I love the steam. I love the connection. It is a really, really good book. The tropes in it just are it for me. I love small town single dad or single parent tropes with like a nanny. It is so good. So good. It's also like forced proximity because she's staying with him. Honestly, I can't sing its praises enough. I cannot wait to see where this goes. Willa is the best friend of Summer from the previous book, which is hilarious. And seeing Willa and Rhett and the rest of the family in this is just fantastic. So I'm really, really enjoying it. That's my update for you guys with that. I'm like an hour off finishing Mafia Mistress, sorry. Thoroughly enjoying it. I love it. I cannot wait for the next book. It's mainly spice, not a lot of plot, but I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. So I'm really enjoying it. I'll update you guys when I finish it, but recommend. As a Mafia series, it's really good. She's really fierce. It's everything that I can want from a Mafia book. So 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm going to leave you guys there for today because for now, I'm exhausted. I need to drink my coffee and get on with my day. But I will see you guys later on. I'm not happy. I'm not freaking happy. I'm like this far into Heartless. There is like, what, 30 pages to go? 70 pages to go. I'm not happy. Everything was fantastic. Everything was going great. I love the spice. I love the chemistry. I love the angst. I love everything about the relationship and everything about the plot. But one of my least favorite tropes and plot devices just got dropped and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not going to spoil it, but I am not happy. I don't know how this is going to go. I hope it's just not used as a lazy plot device to create conflict or anything, but we will see. So I'll update you guys when I finish. I haven't properly updated this vlog in a really long time. Let's do a little reading update and close out this vlog. So I never updated what I thought of Mercy and Highest Bidder. Now, Mercy I gave 5 stars. God, that was a freaking fun time. I really enjoyed it. There was no third act breakup. It was fun, it was spicy, it was different. Obviously older woman, younger guy, which is just like something I haven't really read before. Ultimately, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was fun. And then I buddy read Highest Bidder with a couple of my girlfriends. I will link their TikTok pages below, so go give them a follow. But Highest Bidder was fun. Now, when I finished it, I thought it was a 5-star, but on reflection, it's definitely a 4-star because I didn't like the ending. It felt a little bit rushed and a little bit strange. It has a trope that I don't particularly love. What can I say other than it's really a 5-star. It's really a 4-star. But yeah. Then I listened to was it Always Ever After? I think it's Always Ever After by Chloe Leese on audio. I loved this. I finished in like one sitting. I adored the shit out of it. I gave it a 5 stars. Oh my God, I loved it so much. It's like a marriage in trouble trope. And I just really, as someone that's in a long-term relationship and has gone through like different relationship struggles, it was just perfect. It was so good. Really good conversations. I love the family dynamics. I'm really enjoying this series. I now have 3 more to go, I believe. There is 2 currently out and then 1 more coming. So I'm very excited to get to those. I'm really enjoying the whole Bergman family. They are so sweet and endearing. I'm really having a good time. But this one was great. I think maybe I've only listened to 3. Maybe I have 4 left. I'm not sure. But I'm like halfway. But yeah, if you like marriage and trouble trope, highly recommend you guys checking it out. It was fantastic. Then arc. I had a couple of arcs over the last few weeks and my brain was like mush. So I got Wild Hearts by JL Sky. She's a dear friend of mine. I adored this book. I gave it a 4 stars just because I really wanted a little bit more development from both my characters, a little bit more healing, a little bit more development. But the writing wasn't cringing. She's a really good author. It has some triggering content, so check your triggers for that. But I enjoyed it. I think I would have just enjoyed more spice. But it's fine. Like, that's a me thing. It is definitely a 5-star book for a lot of people, but for me it was a 4-star just because I just wanted a little bit more for my characters for it to be a 5-star. I need to have a lot of growth and a lot of healing and a lot of connection to my characters for them to be a 5-star. That's just the way it is. But Wild Hearts is a second chance best friend's brother romance. There's also a surf romance. Ren and Brady's sister, I've got her name now. But anyway, Brady's little sister are best friends when her parents got a beach house down in like Byron Bay. Was it Byron Bay? Yeah, Byron Bay. And she obviously has instant attraction to her best friend's older brother Brady, and they start up like a secret little relationship, and then something happens and they break up. And then she's also hiding a secret from Brady of something that happened to her while she was still at school. So it's her like us finding out what that is and her healing and trying to learn to trust again. And it was so good. So good. So many good characters. I'm so excited for the next one. The next one's going to be like reformed playboy and fake dating. Oh, I can't wait. Then and I had another 5-star. I had a lot of 5 stars this month, and I'm not complaining because I know what I like at the end of the day. Sometimes I think I give too many 5 stars, but I know what I like, and I have no shame to give things 5 stars because I know what I like. But I read as an arc Rewrite Our Story by Kat Singleton, and I loved every single second of it. That was also Best Friend's brother, and it also was Second Chance, and it was fantastic. There's like secret tattoos and secret like messages and like, again, story of healing. There is a lot of loss in this. There is 2 major deaths that happen, like one in the prologue and one that happens off page. Lots of healing from all the characters, but all the family dynamics. This is a small town cowboy romance, and I loved it. There was so much spice, the steam. He's a cowboy who wears a cowboy hat and a backwards hat. Oh, it's so friggin' hot. I loved it. And again, from my books, I need a lot of healing. I loved every second. That book is going to go down as one of my favorite books of all time, without question. Then I read Flawless by Elsie Silver. I also been reading this series with my friend Sammy, and I gave that a 4 stars just because, I just really enjoyed it. I loved the romance. I just wanted, again, a little bit more from my characters for it to be at 5 stars. I wanted a little bit more healing and growth for Winter with her family and her sister. That was ultimately, not Winter, Summer. That's what I wanted. But Flawless is a age gap romance between Rhett, a famous bull rider, and his manager's daughter, Summer, who's like sent to like mind him through like a PR crisis because he's one of his major sponsors is a milk company, and he says he hates milk. Oh my God, this book is so funny. All the characters, I love them. I love small town romance because there's just so many different family dynamics, and I love good family dynamics in books. Like, if I'm going to read a book with family in it, they need to be friends. Everyone needs to love each other, and it needs to be happy. So, yeah. But I really enjoyed it. The spice was also fucking fantastic. Absolutely mind-blowingly fantastic. Like I said, I just wanted a little bit more healing and growth from them. So that's my take on that. And I love it. If you want small town cowboy romances, Rewrite Our Story and Flawless are great places to start. Let's talk about Heartless, because I did give you a little snippet when I was reading this. I have to read the extended epilogue, which I haven't done yet, but that's fine. This was a 5-star. Single dad nanny romance. Single dad nanny romances are like the thing for me. I adore them. This is also age gap. I think it's like a 12-year age gap, and I fucking loved it. Now, it has a trope I don't particularly like, but I found that it wasn't really used as a plot device. The 3rd act breakup probably wasn't necessary, but the growth and the healing and the angst in this book is fantastic. The kid that's in this felt really authentic to his age. He wasn't babied by his nanny. She treated him with respect, and Willa was such a good character to follow. Cade, so hot, so sexy. It's one of the dirtiest mouths of all time. I fucking loved this. I love this goddamn book. I really loved the way that the trope that I don't like was handled. I think it was fantastic. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but I loved it so much. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Like I said, single dad nanny trope. Willa is like full of life and character, and she's very charismatic and she just does stupid things, and she's so funny. Like, she walks around with no panties, and it's fucking funny. So I recommend. I think everyone and their mother has rated this book 5 stars. Like, I don't know anyone who hasn't rated it 5 stars. But if you need a spicy book, this is the one to read, because there is angst and tension oozing off the page the whole time. So loved this. Now we're going to talk about Magnolia Parks. How do I talk about this? This took me a whole month to read. Now, don't get me wrong, I wanted to read it, but I just wasn't reading paperbacks because I was only reading at night. So the first like 80 pages really dragged for me. But once I got over that hump, it was just like page turn after page turn after page turn. And the last maybe 30 pages dragged a little bit and probably could have been wrapped up a little bit quicker. but this is one of those books you either get it or you don't, and that's fine. Like, no, this is not everyone's cup of tea. There's a lot of cheating, really toxic back and forth. The writing style isn't the best. It's very unclear. It goes back and forth a lot. It's also very unclear, like when there is flashbacks, when the flashback is starting and when it's ending. It's a little bit hard to tell. There's a lot of descriptions of every single outfit, which is annoying, but it's very easy to like just skim that. I did skim a lot of the outfit descriptions because I was like, I don't really fucking care about every single goddamn detail of this person's outfit. Like, it really is unnecessary. But there are so many lines in here where I'm like, oh, this is what love is. Like, it really makes sense. It makes you feel every fucking emotion. Anger, love, pain. Like, you feel everything. Like, there's great friendships, there's bad friendships. There's just everything. There is a lot that could have been done to make this better, but I still really, really loved it. There is like text messages, and sometimes it's unclear who the text messages are between, but oh my God, I loved it. It's like toxic Gossip Girl, Chuck and Blair vibes, but even worse than them. It is great. But again, it's not for everyone. There is no plot. It is just characters living their lives. And it's like a bad reality TV show. It's like watching Housewives, which for me, I love. But if you don't like a lot of side characters and a lot of just no plot, then this probably isn't going to be for you. So know that going into it. If you want to go into it like wanting to read a book that's just vibey, read it. But if you don't want a book that's vibey and you want something with substance, don't read this. Like, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. And we all read for different reasons, and I had a good time with this. I really did. I cannot wait for the next one. I love it. So that's my take on Magnolia Park so far. Lastly and finally, I listened to 2 audiobooks that rocked my world. Mafia Darling and Mafia Mistress and Mafia Darling. I am loving this series, and I cannot wait for the next book. I will probably listen to that over the next couple of weeks. But so the next one is the FMC's little sister and the antagonist from this duet's, like, he's the guy, he's the antagonist, he's the MMC in the 3rd book, and he's the antagonist in the duet. Like, oh, I can't wait. And then the 4th one that's just come out in audio is MM, and I cannot wait. It's the son from this series, and I am so freaking ready for it. This is about Fausto and Francesca. Francesca is the daughter of the leader of the Toronto Italian Mafia, and Fausto is the leader of the Calabrian Mafia in Italy, obviously. And he gets her to like marry her son, but like that doesn't happen for reasons. Obviously I've said the 4th book is MM, so that doesn't happen. They form a really beautiful friendship, but Fausto has like the biggest crush on Frankie, and he's so attracted to her and she's so attracted to him. It is very insta lusty, but the spice is really, really good. I really enjoyed it. She's obviously, it's very like traditional mafia, like women are supposed to be, or at least the first one, the women are supposed to be like submissives and stuff like that. But Francesca is like determined, headstrong, she's fierce. I fucking love it. It is perfection. It is so high stakes as well. The plot is action packed. It is so good. But by the 2nd book, you are in love with them as a couple, and it is fantastic. I loved it. And the ending and the way that like the mafia develops and changes because of Francesca I loved it so much. You'll have a really good time with this. It's really, really fun. Obviously check your trigger warnings because it is mafia, but my God, is it a good time. It was really good and I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. I loved consuming it via audio. I really don't have much to say about it other than it was fantastic. This is the thing, when I like leave things too long, I forget what to say, but it was a fun time. They both get 4 stars. It was just a really good book to sort of break up what I'd been reading. I felt really slumpy over the last month, which is why I haven't been vlogging, but that is what it is. I am now on my last 2 weeks of school. I'm going to be reading some MM hockey romance over the next couple of weeks. So let's do a little reading vlog. It'll probably be like a 2-week reading vlog because I probably won't be able to like edit a vlog in the next couple of weeks to put up, and I probably won't be reading a lot, but we'll see how we go. So we'll do like a what I read during exams vlog and that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment below what you've been reading and give me an update on your reads. Please obviously like and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in my next weekly reading vlog. Bye guys.